Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Manny here and welcome to another video on the channel. Today we'll be talking to you guys about all things Team of the Year. Now we do know that Team of the Year is coming out tomorrow, so this is to try and put your mind at rest, talk to you guys about when to buy cards, when to sell cards, what types of cards you can invest in, and how you guys can make some coins without really panicking. Now if you guys want to see more of this sort of content and also want to support the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all of that good stuff. And also, if you guys are new, or even if you're not new, make sure to like this video. Now firstly, I'm going to talk to you guys about Team of the Year. We do know that Team of the Year is coming out tomorrow, but what we are unaware of is if it's going to be attackers, midfielders, or defenders. Like, of course, they've put 3 players on there or on the new loading screen for Team of the Year, but what we have seen, because of the new loading screen, we have seen a little bit of panic over tonight. Like, for example, players that actually rose throughout yesterday actually started to plummet. Like, for example, this How Felix. Now, he's one player that I like looking at. If you watched my last video, he's one player that I like looking at to understand where the market is. And as you can see, he's at 90k. He was at 97k a few hours ago, just before content dropped. And I do think that his price will drop a little bit further, maybe. So this video is actually quite intriguing because I'm going to go through out of pack special investments. I'm going to go through Fodder. I'm going to go through Team of the Year, when the best time to buy them are, when the best time to sell them if you pack one is. Investments as well in link investing. So there is a lot of things that I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm doing a full-on video about it because I want you guys to enjoy the content firstly, and secondly, I don't want you guys to panic because I know how difficult this process could be, and a lot of you people are in the unknown. So let's go over to Footbin. Let's look at FIFA 20's trends and also FIFA 19's trends. Well, actually, we'll stick with FIFA 20 because the trends are pretty much the same. But let's go over to FIFA 20 where we can talk about all things investing. So guys, as you can see over here, to be fair, we can exit out this Martial. But as we can see over here, these are all team of the tournament cards for FIFA 21. So this player is from FIFA 21. This Felix is from FIFA 21 as well. And these popular players are from FIFA 21. Now you're gonna have to keep these minds, or you're gonna want to keep these players to mind. Even this Pogba, you wanna put him in your head. And I'll tell you why. Okay, just keep these 3. We'll keep them to the side. We'll come back to them later. But firstly, this is the team of the week of the team of the week before FIFA 20's team of the year. So a lot of this team of the week wasn't in the team of the year except for Kante and Trent. They were both in the team of the year last year for FIFA 20. Now Kante is an interesting card. I think I've already got his card up over here. Yeah, I do. His card actually plummeted all the way down until team of the year, which we can probably expect most cards to carry on doing. So the day of team of the year, his card was at its lowest. Even the day after, his card was fairly low. So the first 2 days of team of the year, this card was low, right? But what we did see is because of how expensive this team of the year is, right? When this card was released on the 7th, this card was 3 million coins. So what people were doing is they were actually going to this team of the week to buy him. Okay, now you guys are probably wondering, okay, there aren't any team of the weeks currently that will be in the team of the year. That is true, but the trend that we actually see with this Kante, we also see in Aguero, in the sense that, look, this Aguero went down to the 6th and the 7th, so the day of team of the year, because loads of people were packing him, and then rebounded. Yes, his rebound wasn't as much as Kante's because he's not in the team of the year, but his rebound was still huge. He went from 169k all the way up to 270,000 coins. So this card went up by 100,000 coins. Now, if you guys are thinking, okay, cool, it's just one off, even with Martial, same thing. So as you guys can see, 147k, he went all the way up to 211k. So same with Martial. Now, that is why you want to look at players like this Paul Pogba. This Paul Pogba is in FIFA 21, and his price is actually going down. And he will probably continue to go down. When he's at his lowest point, you'll probably see this card rebound by another 100 or 200k. Because firstly, this card will be out of packs soon. And secondly, he'll be in huge supply. Loads of people will be opening packs and they'll be getting this Pogba. So he'll be on the market quite frequently. So you could see this card go really, really low, which means that his 87 might go low as well. And also what you could see, guys, is his rule breakers going down as well. So all 3 of his cards I would look at, and his rule breakers card you could probably see hitting 750k. If that does happen, these cards will probably boom a few days later, just by looking at the trends. And the best thing about it is that this card also has a link invest to Bruno Fernandes Team of the Year. So if Bruno gets a Team of the Year, this card's value will actually increase by more than it should normally do. Like for example, this Kante, because he was obviously in the Team of the Year, he went up from 380k or 370k all the way up to 600k. So just like that, you'll probably see a similar sort of thing happening. The reason being is because more people who are packing Team of the Year Bruno would want to pair him up with a centre midfielder with a strong link. Now, French being the most popular nation as well, you're probably going to see his price follow the same trend as this Kante. So that's one thing I want you guys to keep an eye on. And secondly, even with Martial, like same thing happened with Martial. So cards that you could look at are Road to the Final, Rashford. Pretty much all Road to the Final cards will rise. All Road to the Finals, even ones to watches, they'll fall and then they'll rise. Make sure that they're popular cards and or they're in high demand. So if they're not popular and they're not in high demand, then there's no point trading with them because the amount that you'll make is very little. That's the first thing. Now, and a lot of these things will be just happening with trends. So you'll know the current trend because those people want to use these cards, man. So literally that is it. And that is how you can prepare for Team of the Years just by doing that. Now that is one thing that you guys could do. Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys is about Team of the Group Stage. Now, Team of the Group Stage came out before Team of the Year last year. It came out before Team of the Year this year. This is last year's Team of the Group Stage. If you actually look at players like, I think I've already got him up here. Well, no, I don't. But if you look at players like Messi and even Son, you can see that both of these cards being out of pack specials actually fell for Team of the Year. So look, he was actually at Messi was at his lowest point and then he rebounded to 2.2 mil. Yes, it took a while for him to rebound, but he never went down. The main reason being is because loads of people couldn't afford his 99 rated. They just went for his 96 rated. Now, the benefits of actually getting the Messi this year is because Messi is a central base card, which means that the profit that you guys will probably get is probably way more. As you can see, his price is up around about 20k. However, if you look at the hourly, his price yesterday was a lot higher, and he was around about 1,440,000 coins, as you can see over here. So you could potentially see another drop in price for Messi, and if you do, it could be a buy, because what will happen, loads of people don't want to buy a right wing Messi, which is a Team of the Year, and they will end up getting the centre forward card. Now this, I think, is key. I think it is key, but the problem is Messi has also been playing centrally all year this year, well, all FIFA 21, I guess. So if they give him a Team of the Year in a central position, then the bounce back on this card will not be as much. But if they don't, the bounce back on this card will be huge because he's the only central base Messi. Well, him and the 94, but yeah, you've got an investment opportunity for both. That's another thing. And it also creates demand for them players because more people are searching for these cards because they can't afford the Team of the Year. Now, I also clicked on a Heung-min Son. Now, Heung-min Son follows the same trends. He's a popular card and he'll be out of packs. As you can see, when Team of the Year came out, he was low for 4.6 and then he rose by over 100k again. So what you guys are seeing is out of pack specials that are in demand, that are popular, that are meta, always rise, because what will happen is loads of people are panicking and selling these cards off, but they'll rise. So that is why I've got this card like How Felix here, because he fits the meta and his card is already down 8k from earlier. His lowest ever price is 78,000 coins, but he was at 80,000 coins earlier today. So we might see him drop lower to around about the mid to low 80s. And if you do see that, then you do know that traditionally this card has hit over 100k. And based on last year's trend, his card will probably hit over 100k again, because there'll be more coins in the market, more people will be buying them back, and that there are a lot of coins to be made. So that is something as well. Now, guys, I know that we've spoken about investments, we've spoken about out of pack specials, but there are two things I want to talk to you guys about. Firstly, it's when to buy Team of the Year. So if you guys have the coins and want to buy Team of the Year, when the best day to buy them are, and also when the best time to buy and sell fodder is. So firstly, let's talk about Team of the Year. So as you can see, we've got Mane here. And Mane actually hits Team of the Year, his lowest point at the end of Jan. But towards the end of Team of the Year, when they drop the whole team, his price actually goes down to 2.41. As you can see over here, he practically stays at the same price for about a week. But that is roughly around the time you want to buy him while he's in packs. The reason being is, like, nobody could have foreseen this dip over here. But even at 2.41, you will be able to see that his price practically maintains the same and does rebound until April. So that happens with Mane. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a week after, you can see the same trend with Van Dijk. His card actually went in the opposite direction. A week after being released, when the whole team was released, his card was at its lowest point. Same dip as Mane, but instead of going down like Mane did or maintaining the same level, this Van Dijk actually went up. And a lot of these cards actually did go up. It's just because there were a lot of alternatives for Mane, and loads of people did. There wasn't a huge amount of demand for Mane, whereas there was a huge amount of demand for Van Dijk. So basically what I'm saying is, if you guys want to buy a Team of the Year Ronaldo, for example, or a Team of the Year Messi, or a Team of the Year Van Dijk, or a Team of the Year Bruno Fernandes, who fit the meta of the game, you would like to pick them up as soon as either when they sell off for Weekend League, or the first 2 days of the full team drops, because that's when everybody's opening their packs, and that's when you'll see a huge sell-off with these cards. Now, the reason why players like Mane actually went down is just because, yeah, there's nobody really wants that Mane. People would want other cards. People would rather prefer getting this Van Dijk, or people would rather prefer Messi, or stuff like that, basically. And there was no huge demand, and also there were loads of alternative cards for Mane. Like you can see, he also had a 92 rated left wing card, which wasn't too bad, and he had 98 pace. So people were actually picking up that card, picking up the Team of the Year and selling him on, and then buying back the 92 rated. So that's something you probably won't see that this year, because there aren't players like that. However, if you do see that, I'll probably see it more so with players like Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski could be a player like Mane, who will probably carry on falling slowly, but he will probably maintain the same price. So even with Mane, there was no real risk, because every week you'd see a little rebound, but the time that you want to buy it is around the same. Now, if you guys actually look at the Team of the Year on a whole, everyone else, even De Ligt, actually was at his lowest price point at the same time as Van Dijk, at the same time as Mane, and carried on rising. So he hit 900k, then rose all the way up to 1.1. If you look at the same time, De Jong as well, he obviously, look over here, he hit 1.7, then he carried on rising to 2.1. So all these cards follow the same exact trend. It's just Mane who didn't do that. So I think that Virgil van Dijk, I feel like Lewandowski is going to be this year's Mane. So he's one that I wouldn't stay away from. I just think that if you guys really want him, then maybe try and snipe him on a better deal, or hopefully you pack pull him, whatever. But that's only because of the desirability of a Ronaldo over a Lewandowski, for example, or a Messi over a Lewandowski, or a lot of people would sell off this Lewandowski and get a Bruno Fernandes who might be around the same price. So that is something that you guys should look at. Now, another thing that I think that you guys should look at, I'm looking at my post-it notes because I obviously wrote this down and I wanted to prepare this video for you guys so that there are no questions. But one thing that you guys should look at is fodder. Now, this is something that I get asked a lot, like a whole lot. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to search for a player who was the king of fodder last year. Actually, it was Busquets, but we're actually going to look at Vertonghen. And I'm going to tell you why fodder crashed last year and why it rise. So if you look at the Vertonghen, Busquets, Parejo, they all hit the same sort of levels and they all hit the same sort of price. If you actually look at Vertonghen after Team of the Year, when fodder was high because of all those SBCs towards the end of the year, after Team of the Year, his price actually carried on going down. The reason being is because loads of people were just opening saved packs, which people are doing now, and fodder just crashed a bit. So he basically went from 24k all the way to 21, right? But then he rebounded. The reason why this card actually rebounded is because of the Team of the Year SBCs. And then even if you picked him up around this time, look at this fodder item till the end of the year. If we actually go back and we type in Busquets, you will see the same exact trend. If we type in Cruz, you will see the same exact trend. Let's type it. Let me just show you. So here, look, as you can see, January over here, same day, then he just rises from 34, he rises to 43, he goes back down to 38, which is still higher than where he was at Team of the Year. And then SBCs come out, and he's like 64,000 coins. Now this is something that you guys should definitely look at. There will be a lot of supply for basically fodder items, so 87s, 88s, 89s, and I want you guys to actually pick them up if there is panic. And even right now, their pricing isn't the highest point that they could be. People have lost coins due to this. But if you keep them for another few months or even a month, you can see that their price will rise. Now, the reason why I'm actually not suggesting that is if you wait a couple days when the market actually crashes due to the amount of supply on fodder. When I mean market crash, it will only be on fodder items or items that are in supply. Because obviously when you're packing them a lot, because loads of people are putting in FIFA points, there'll be more coins in the game, people actually won't be buying these items. But when SBCs are needed, like that Team of the Year Bale flashback card that we had last year, who was absolutely cracked and insane, who I used till the end of the year, his card actually is the reason why this went up. So we are one SBC away from fodder actually rising. So basically what that means is around Sunday, Monday time, you would want to buy your fodder items. And if you do have fodder, I'll probably look to get out before Team of the Year, because they probably will go down once they are in supply. So with that being said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and this is going to be my first insight onto everything you need to know for Team of the Year. So Team of the Year prep, Team of the Year fodder, Team of the Year investments, out of pack specials, and when the Team of the Years are the cheapest. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you guys in a bit.